Check.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Please, this is sit properly. This is a session 2C open paper session. Okay, we are starting from. Okay, this is number 7 and 8. Myself, Dr. Vishwajit Pal from West Bengal, India. Okay, and with me, Miss Vishalini Sitaran from his faculty of Business, Lincoln University College. So here, sorry. Now we are coming to the main point. Here 10 papers, right? And we have time from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. So 120 minutes is there, and 10 papers. So 12 minutes per paper. Okay. So within 12 minutes, we will divide into two parts. 10 minutes for your presentation, 9 to 10 minutes you take, and 2 to 3 minutes will interrupt on each paper. So 2 to 3 minutes for introduction and 9 to 10 minutes for presentation. Okay? Is it okay with you? Okay, ma'am?
You understand? Yeah.
Have you got my point? So you will have 9 to 10 minutes to present. So first paper is a study to analyze China's tourism industry and its cultural effects on local communities by Lei Shuyan. Shuyan, please come forward and start your presentation. Do you have PPT? Just start. Lei Shuyan. Please.
You want to do it? Okay. No. 2, 4, 6. That's all. After this afternoon session.
Yes, you start.
Show to the projector. Where the projector? The next projector. This is yours. আপনার পয়েন্ট ছেলে বাইরে বসে দেখতে পারেন আপনার ছেলে এবং চেহারা
Yes.
No pen drive allowed. No pen drive allowed. No pen drive. Sorry. You have to mail. You email the PPT. Yeah. Happy should go to the restaurant.
Okay, Dr. Putter, Dr. Putter, you will be introducing here. I'm going to room number 3 to you.
What you already Sami introduced. So Sami is calling this. Okay? Email. Yes. Mail, no. Mail. Mail. No. Virus. Virus. COVID. In WhatsApp, WhatsApp me. In WhatsApp. Go. Email or WhatsApp. Email, WhatsApp, WeChat, to me. Email. Okay. You mail already? In the main hall, not here. Go to main hall. Yes. All one. No, no, go to main hall. I said I am going, I will tell. You go there. Chairman called him. He called him.
Already recalled, sir.
Oh. First I hello. Hello. Okay. Welcome to the next session and this morning, everybody. And we are welcoming our chairperson, Dr. Vishwajit Pal. He is the assistant professor and also coordinator for postgraduate research in Department of Commerce, University of Gaurbanga, West Bengal, India. He traveled whole night to arrive here today and to chair the session. Not sleep at flight. So give a clap, and also he is done PhD from University of Calcutta and have 15 years of experience, and also he is also editing different types of books. As you can see, this conference also have Nova book and also IGI book, which is Scopus Index book. He is one of the editor. So any chapter or anything you are submitting for index in Scopus Index book chapter, so he is the taking care as a chief editor of the handling book, and also he has different symposia and conferences he has organized. Thank you, sir, for coming over here.
Thank you. Thank you.
And we welcome Dr. Vishi. And also, you from the morning you see Ms. Vishalini is working as MC for our program. She is also lecturer of Faculty of Business, and long time she is associated with Lincoln. More than 12 years she is working in Lincoln. More senior person and looking like very beautiful lady, but she is very strict in class conducting and with the students. So she also have master degree in organizational behavior and other specialization. She used to take classes in hospitality management department as well in the Faculty of Business. So we welcome Madam Vishalini and give a big hand. And I would like to hand over the session to both the chairpersons, and I request all the participants to send already by email, because we restrict the, sorry for the inconvenience caused, because we restrict the virus not to come. So we request everybody to send by email so that you can contact, and also you restrict the talk within 5 minutes, followed by 2-minute question answer, and all that session with the chairman also. So there will be 10-minute time for each presentation. Thank you. And now the stage is yours. Already the participant is waiting. I am not taking any much time.
Okay.
I think Chinese is not, language is not bad. Just to share that my mother tongue also not Chinese. My mother tongue also not English. I am not, cannot study, I have not studied school in English, not in Chinese as well. I study in different language, and from bachelor degree I am forced to study in English little bit. So half I study in English, half I study in Bengali, my mother tongue. After that, in PhD, etc., I am now talking in English. So language is not bad. Even I cannot talk, I cannot express. Many persons cannot talk in the world, they also can express. Even a dog cat, what they understand. They also understand what we are talking. We tell dog to sit, they understand. Sit. So that is not a problem. If you feel that okay, something you have to show in Chinese, you can show and you can explain. I think everybody will understand what you tell. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Also, I want to mention here before starting our session, of course, I would like to thank the Lincoln University College Authority and specifically Professor Sandeep Poddar sir for inviting me here and for giving this opportunity to be here. So thank you, sir. And with this, we are going to start this session. This is open paper session, right? And I have already mentioned that there are 10 papers, right? And we have more or less 1 hour 20 minutes. So more or less 8 to 9 minutes maximum you will get to present your paper. Then we will interact for 1 minute or 2 minutes. Okay? So, okay, ma'am? So with this, we'll call upon first our presenter, Lee Shuyan. Please come forward and start your presentation, ma'am. Please.
Good morning, doctor. Good morning, friends. My name is Lei Shuyan. I'm from China. China is a beautiful, magic, peaceful, and friendly country. Now, let me uh, introduce my study. The title of study is a study to analyze China's tourism industry and its cultural effects on local communities. Sorry, please repeat. Abstract. It is the goal of this study to provide some perspectives on the good and bad effects that tourism has had on Chinese society. By doing so, this study will assist readers who are interested in the evolution and development of contemporary China. The conversation consists of three main sections. The first section of the study gives a brief outline of China's tourism strategy studied in 1978, which is necessary for comprehending the expansion of the country's tourist sector over the last 2 decades. The study's second half explores ethnic tourism and other types of this tourism in an attempt to provide insight on how to maximize visitor experience while minimizing expenditures. This study uses the example of cross-border tourist operations in Shenzhen to demonstrate the social, cultural, economic, and environmental impacts of tourism on a host community. In the final part, researchers in the China regions who are investigating interactions between travelers and their hosts may find counterculture model that applies to tourist sites. These places are important for the local community's survival and growth because of the social and cultural, economic and environmental sustainability. Keywords: tourism industry, cultural effects, local communities, Chinese society. Statement of the problem: what are the situational logic and structural characteristics of civilized tourism? Object of study: focusing on how tourism affects cultural practices, social networks, and economic situations. This research aims to analyze the effect of China's tourist sector on local communities, finding a middle ground between rapid tourist development of the protection of cultural artifacts is the overarching goal of the research, which also intends to weigh the pros and cons of the industry.
Then go to your
Conceptual
findings. Your findings. Go to findings.
research methodology. Research design, a quantitative technique, was chosen by the researcher because of the restricted resources and the short amount of time available through the use of the random sampling process. Every respondent was contacted for the survey. Following this, a sample size of 340 was determined using round sort. Data and measurement. A questionnaire survey was used as the main source of information for the study. 1, 2 correspondence or Google Form survey, the majority of which were found online. Result: factor analysis, the process of verifying the underlying content structure of the set of measurement items is a widely used application of factor analysis. The overall significance of the correlation matrix was further confirmed by using the Bartlett's test of sphericity, a value of 0.932 indicates the measure of in-sampling adequacy. By using test for hypothesis, the relationship between the tourism industry and the local communities involves a complex interplay of cultural effects. Based on the above discussion, the researcher formulated the following hypothesis, which was to analyze the relationship between the tourism industry's cultural effect on local communities. In this study, the result is significant. Discussion: by generating revenue of historic landmarks and regional customs, tourism not only boosts the economic but also helps to preserve cultural heritage. Conclusion. Cultural monetization and the effects of local social order are some of the problems highlighted by the research as consequence of China's tourist industry, which has both positive and negative effects on the country's economic and society. Thank you. My PPT is
Okay,
over.
thank you. Thank you, madam. So, do you have any question on this paper? Yes, please ask.
Uh, I have a question about your study. Uh, what is the objective of research?
Okay, thank you for your question. My objective of study is focusing on how tourism affects cultural practices, social networks, and economical solutions. This research aims to analyze the effect of China's tourist sector on local communities, finding a middle ground between
Okay,
rapid.
madam. Okay, objective already you have mentioned. Is there any other question?
Now,
Yes, please.
Yes, thank you.
Actually, she has done very good paper. Actually, you have already mentioned here that you have done ANOVA analysis, ANOVA test. She has done with this. Most probably KMO test she has done, but it is as so far I concerned the KMO test you have to complete, ma'am, right? The affecting the factors, what are the determining factors? For that reason, you can extend your paper, your work by doing factor analysis also. Exploratory factor analysis it is called. You can your K value is very nice, that is 0.932, right? So there is a thumb rule always. You can take the zero point 0.6, more than 0.6, it is very good result. But in her case, that is 0.932. So that is fantastic result. So you can extend your paper with exploratory factor analysis also, right? And ANOVA for the purpose of relationship checking, you have done ANOVA test. That is also done, also very fantastic. So I think this is a very good paper. So if you work with this paper in the future, then it could be better, right? So thank you, ma'am. Okay. Okay, please. Next, our yes, please.
I call upon the second presenter, Lu Mimi, on assessing methods for providing effective instruction in the English language education. Do I have here, Lu Mimi? Don't have? Okay, no problem. Moving on. Chang Yang, please come. A study to understand how strategic management programs and strategic thinking have influenced creation business results. Please welcome.
My activity. Yeah, yeah, Good morning, doctors. Good morning, everyone. I'm from China. Uh, I'm Zhang Yang. My title, study to understand how strategic management program and strategic thinking have influenced creation business results?
Excuse me, ma'am. Department of Business and Accountancy.
Yeah,
And
my
your,
title.
and your affiliation in institute name.
Uh, uh, uh,
No, C belongs to Farica business. C is a student.
Objects the relationship between strategic leadership and business school that focus on strategic planning and strategic management is the subject of this discussion. Those two compete and self-reflective. The term strategic management school is effectively employed to discuss the dominant theoretical framework held by the majority of senior executives when discuss the characteristics of strategic management. Background of the study: strategic management is increasingly important for organizational effectiveness in the ever-changing global corporate landscape. Creation business which undergoing economic transition and becoming increasingly integrated into the European market must learn how to compete and expand to serve. Object of study: the researchers in this study set out to find out how strategic management and strategic thinking affected company results in creation. Business will benefit from the results because they will be more equipped to use strategic management to succeed in today's market. Research questions: how to define what is strategic thinking and strategic management. Research methodology: in the first phase of the empiric investigation, researchers spoke with the two professors and had three top lab managers take part in a palliative study. Spelling that and measurement statistical tools. This is conceptual framework. Results: Phase 1.1. Each manager employs some features of strategic thinking. Hypothesis 1.2. Top manage employ certain features of strategic thinking more of this or other feature. Discussion. Motive test confirm the reliability of the empirical results. Use descriptive statistics. Researchers will about to better arrange and get demographic data. Conclusion. Strategic management needs strategic thinking to avoid costly areas and manage risks, gesture, and opportunities. Strategic contemplation is countive, making it hard to defend as teacher or name. This refaces creation complex. Thank you for watching. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Yang.
Yeah. Okay.
Now the session, it is open for all of you. If you have any question, you can ask her, please. Yes, please.
I have a question. What research methods did you use for your thesis?
Okay. Thank you for your question. My research methodology is supporting that and measurement stochastic framework. Yes. Okay.
Is there anybody else to ask any question?
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Can we have the third presenter, sorry, Zong Chiang, is it correct? A perfect result for all the operating management problems. Please, Zong.
Good morning, doctor. My name is Zhong Qian. I come from China. I'm from Nanchang Institute of Technology. I'm related to student at Lincoln University. A portrait reserved for all the operation management problem for is called soft company. Abstract. The paper slowly examines its user and the hand and the success. Gives solution crowd in the improving supply China efficacy. Connectivity and improvement of limited and conscious improvement and integrity. Sorted and negative of the data out of machine and AI technologies. The research aims for practical suggestion and that both Microsoft operating extiveness, efficiency, and profitability for during competitions between operation studies and lackluster for corporate growth and including cooperating across department. The result should help makes Microsoft improve performance. Three in the force of present difficulty and inventory become the mark later. Statement of the problem. What's the most pressing issue? Conformity. Missed soft survey division and departments. Objective of study. To resolve the study using. We need to come up with start targets and assets their efficacy, increasing operational performance overall. The researchers would focus on operations for toxic handling, innovative innovative technology, and promote a lot of the continuous improvement. Conceptual frameworks. Research must do look some sampling the share of the 766 employees in Microsoft has studied the research assembly in raw soft using a rigorous random strip mask. A total 1,000 of questionnaire were distributed to employees in Microsoft. The research got 856 back, and the extra 188 got to improvement, so the research ended up with a slip size of 768. Data and mismeasurement are questionnaire share early one to question the presidents of the Google from. We'll use the two grasp primary data for the research project. There were two sections to the survey.
Okay, Mr. John, you just go to objective. Objective.
Objective, okay.
Okay, result section. Okay.
Result. Table 1. The process of everything in the underlying company are student choose of a set of measurement. Teams in Whitley use a APP license of factory analysis result. The overall single finishing of the correlation material was further commonly by use battery to text of specifically. A video of 0.873 is the cluster male occur sleeping and application. By using cluster subqualities text, researchers found proud of the 16 text result from varieties held cities. Text demonstrated that the combination math is not a correlation vector. Result text for the qualities. There is no significant relationship between operating management problem for Microsoft compare and research. There is significant relationship between operating management problem for Microsoft compare and research. Result. In this study, the result is significant. The value of is 1052.843, which is significant with a probe value of land a public level. Discussion data allocate is
Okay, go to conclusion. Conclusion.
In conclusion, touch innovation and study revolution are two sides of the same coin. That's the miscost of operation management. You see need a limited cognitive active. Microsoft can suitably adjust its present operation usage by embracing improved data analytics for real-time decision making, simplifying sub-chain operation, and creating a clue of the acting and continuous development, applying it further and the production even further is possible with a help of cutting edge AI and automation technology. If the organization want to fix its current problem and successful in the long run, it has improved conversation and cooperation across department and make sure its operation plan are in line with overall. Second.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Zhang, for your nice presentation in English. Okay. So anybody wants to ask any question to him? Please.
Hello, I have a question. What is your research objective?
Thank you, your question. I hope in order to better serve the experience to provide FST solution.
Is it done?
Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Zhang, are you comfortable with Chinese language, right?
Yes.
So what is your work? Can you say in Chinese language also? In 2 to 3 sentences?
My work is
What you have done?
teacher.
No, I'm
My
not asking
work
this
is-
question. What you have done in this study? That is in Chinese language.
我希望用最好的方法去帮助公司解决他们的运营管理问题，并且的话， 给他们以最好的一个咨询管理服务。
So it means he is very much involved with the study, but due to the language problem, he is unable to present. Right?
Right, right.
So very well done.
Thank you.
You just carry on. Thank you.
Okay.
Next one, please, ma'am.
Dai Di Choi, please welcome a study to find out the steatotic liver disease link to metabolic dysfunction, an expansive view on a complex issue. Please welcome.
Just copy and paste on desktop. Take your pen drive.
Hello everyone. My title is study to find out cytotic liver disease and to metabolic dysfunction expensive well on complex areas. Due to the complexity of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease and its accompanying comorbidities and problems, but interdisciplinary approach to treatment is required. However, there has been a lot of attention to theory and detail. Consequences of left disease as well as its comorbidities. There is conflicting around about the best way to diagnose and treat it. Here we reveal the organs and diagnose and the treatment option for left, and then discuss the potential future distraction for the development of multi multidisciplinary treatment pathways. Purpose of study. The main objective of this study was discover how big microbiota transplantation affect the patients with metabolic extreme as stated alcoholic flat liver disease. Research questions: what are the long-term cardiovascular and metabolic incursions of mast, and how do they differ from this uh, associated with other form of liver disease? Research as uh, holidays. One using a sophisticated search strategy, the researchers build the literatures for study evaluating the diagnostic accuracy of PLOC3 in patients with left. Two, their study is part of Litmus project, which will study of such strange. This is contemporary farmer works. The result one in 21 patients treated with autologous and autologous FMT. There was no statistical significant difference between the two groups. Free-distilled match learning methods effectively distinguished between organic and inorganic FMT patterns. Discussions. This work shed light on the possibility of intestinal microbiota transplantation to treat left and metabolic syndrome. The study shows FMT's promise in left the repair, but future research is needed. Continuous follow-up study would help determine the persistence of the additives, alter, alterations, and their clinical importance of left development and outcomes. In light of the finding of this study, a new approach to predicting treatment response has been developed with the use of match learning and data from cell omics. The finding of this research also gave information that is burning for the use of MMT in the medical measurement of alcoholic fat liver disorder. This work adds to expanding literature on the gut-liver relationship in NAFT, open up new possibilities for tailoring treatments to specific needs of people with this increasingly common disorder. Thank you.
Okay, very good. This is a nice paper, Decay. Actually, this is a NAFLD, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, right? non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Are you getting my point? It's not understood.
Sorry.
Fatty liver disease, actually there are two types, right? First one is due to having much more alcohol, you can have the large enlarged liver. That is called non-alcoholic alcoholic fatty liver. And another one is you are not having any alcohol. You are not taking alcohol, but your food habits and your medications. So due to all these things, your liver fatty and the enlarged liver you have. That is also the fatty liver disease. That is called non-alcoholic. So his paper is very much alarming paper, very much brainstorming paper, very good attempt you have made, right? But one thing I would say you, that is that you have taken only 21 respondents. 21. Can you make him understand what I am saying? 21 respondents we have taken. That should be increased. 21 patients you have taken. Anybody getting my point?
Yeah. My point, your point is the sample is less.
You just
Minimum how much, sir? 30 or what?
in Chinese language, you just make you understand what I am saying. You have to increase your sample size. 21 patients you have taken. It should be increased. Then your paper would be much more valuable. Result would be better.
Sorry, my English is not good, so I don't understand what it means.
How would I
Okay. Also, there is because the result is not significant, no? Alcoholic, non-alcoholic.
No,
But this
actually,
is
it is written here.
because the sample is not enough.
Wait, NAFLD, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease.
Yeah.
NAFLD matlab means in non-alcoholic.
Non-alcohol, but it's a bladder disease. Yeah.
But it is a very good attempt. Go to the previous slides. Previous slides. Previous. Wait. What you have written? It should be increased. Right? Maybe 50, maybe 100. 20 patients treated with 20 patients should be increased. Otherwise, it is okay. Very good. Have you got my point? Have you got my point?
You understand what the examiner telling you?
Please not understand. Okay, thank you. Next presenter, that is Wang Yinging. Who are you? 6. Wang Yinging. Probably he is not here. So next one, paper number 7, Wang Jing and Betsy. Are you? What's your name?
One thing.
Wang Jing, please come.
My teacher, my doctor.
Okay, no problem. You will present the paper, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know English? Do you understand English? English language?
No, Chinese. Can I speak Chinese?
Yes? Okay, you can continue, please.
Maybe Tora English.
Wang Jing. Assessing the impact of. The title of her paper is Enhancing Sustainable Development Through Creative Arts and Designing Education, a case study of Chinese University. Please. Right, this one. Miss Then please start. You start.
Hello everyone. My name is Wangqi. I'm from China. Can I speak Chinese? Yes or no?
Right. What the house is saying? Is she permitted to present her paper in Chinese language?
Yes.
But for me, no understand
I am
Chinese.
also unable to understand.
English only.
You just speak in English your objective.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll try.
Then you will interact with Chinese language, no problem. But first you present in English
Okay.
as it is.
Okay. And object is in secretary. Economics from creative acts and the interaction. Cars as study of Chinese university.
Speak little bit loud. Loud.
No. Industry context, problem statements, research significant. Um, history of the city as and the disease in the industry. Creating skill in the Chinese university. Global research program and repeater. Program identity with zero. Research aiming and objectives. Properly aiming objects. In research, in the integration of the creative acts and the induction into Chinese university curriculum. As the importance of this instructional progress on the students' career profit. Examples, the combination of creative acts and the introduction to the curriculum of the student for computing. Research question. How can retail acts and the introduction be integrated in the speaker into Chinese university curriculum to the further innovation and effective eventually. What's measured in creative acts? This induction helps students create programs and their contribution to income growth. In which we can create ads and this induction factors and the creation of the sustainable communities.
Just skip. No need to skip. Next slide. Yes.
Research methodology. We will uh, um, mix missions of topics. Test students survey missions.
Okay, go to findings.
I can finish. Yes.这个是我的研究方法的数据分析，然后定量分析用于数据分析调查的这个统计方法研究的一个解释及其研究对象问题的一个研究的影响。定向问题分析的话，主要是进行了一个访谈和焦点小组的数据编码和数据分析。这些见解的话，成为一个整体的研究的一个提供的一个信息。
Go to your findings. Findings.
Yeah.
Findings. Conclusion.
Okay. Okay. I'm completion is three talks. Summary of the kingdom findings. National service. Future research. Thank you.
Okay, so very nicely you have presented a nice paper. Just you tell us what do you mean by sustainable development? This maker understand its Chinese language. What is sustainable development? Do you have any question?
Yeah.
Please ask.
你的研究目的是什么？
我的研究目的Okay, thank you.
Research.
我的研究目的是探索如何利用创意艺术和设计教育来支持实现中国高等教育的可持续发展目标。我的研究目标是研究创意艺术设计融入中国大学课程的一个情况，评估这些教育计划对学生职业前景的影响，以及探索创意艺术设计对教育可持续社区发展的一个贡献。谢谢。
Very nice. So far we understood that you are very much involved with this, but due to the same thing, for you also I am saying that you are very much involved with this paper, with this study, but due to language problem, you are unable to present in English, right? But whenever she is permitted to speak in Chinese, she can speak. So, okay. So, madam, please next one.
May I call upon the next presenter, Tani Yu Chen, a study to analyze social
Tani Yu
media advertising and its influence on audience preference of similar products.
Probably this mic is not working, sir.
The mic is not working, I guess.
Please check. Are you comfortable with English, madam? Are you comfortable with English? Little bit. Working. take a PPT on desktop. Start.
Morning, everyone. My name is Tang Yucheng. I come from China. I'm a university teacher. So, thank you for coming to my presentation. My topic is a study to analyze social media advertising and its influence on audience preference of similar product. Abstract. The project's objective is to examine how individuals respond to advertisements that appear on social networking websites. The data used to draw conclusions from the study came from 500 separate participants, which each filled out a questionnaire. Structural equation modeling was used to validate disprove the study models and the hypothesis on the scrutiny during the inquiry. At the end, this was accomplished by presenting evidence that either back up or disprove the notion being depicted. Moreover, we accomplished this by comparing the correct data to the set of assumptions that we had previously established and testing the theory that was being investigated. Finally, the project's focus on the marketing strategy that was being studied and how ads on social media platforms affected consumers' perceptions of the world and their propensity to make future purchases. 1. Introduction. It is used to refer to the
Go to
connection.
your objective, please. Directly objective. What you have done. No need to. Go.
So, problem statements, conversations that take place on social networking sites have the ability to influence the choices that end users make about the products that they decide to purchase in the end. It is essential that a more in-depth look be taken at the attitudes that people have towards advertisements on social media platforms, as well as the impact that these commercials have on word of mouth communication and the intention to make purchases. One of the most significant issues is that businesses are unable to evaluate the perspective of the customers and attract their attention to the products they provide. This is one of the most important issues that has to be addressed.
Please speak.
Okay. 5. Research objective. 1. First, to study the influence of the social media advertisements on consumer buying decision-making process. Second, to identify the main factors which are affecting the consumer purchase intentions influenced by social media. Third, to develop a new conceptual model of social media advertisements and its influence on customers' purchase decision. 6. Conceptual framework. This graph shows attitudes towards social media advertisements may be influenced by 6 factors: entertainment, informativeness, irritation, credibility, personalization, and incentives, and double intention and purchase intentions. 7. Research methodology. Sampling. Common sampling technique was type for the study. 2. Data and measurement. Primary data for the research study will be collected through a questionnaire survey. The questionnaire will be divided into two parts: A. Demographic information. B. The questionnaire. B. Secondary data were collected from multiple sources, primarily intent resources. 3. Statistical software. SPSS statistical package from social science were used for statistic analysis. 4. Statistical tools. Partial least square (PLS) were utilized to ensure the probability and satisfaction of the participants. Various statistical analysis, factor analysis, reliability analysis, and regression analysis were part of the investigation conducted on the collected data. Additionally, the text discusses the importance of conducting a reliability study, implying the use of quantitative research methods to assess scale reliability. 8. Results. Data and analysis. This graph shows my research results. Them from gender, age, and education, frequency, uses of social medias, preferences, and about productions after seeing on SNS. Reliability statistics. Table 2, reliability statistics. It has three combates effort items. 9. Conclusions. This research purpose is determining how the effect of social media advertising on attitudes regarding social media advertising, the influence of word of mouth, and the influence of buying intention after watching social media advertising played a role in the overall purpose of this study. The research was carried out with the goal of determining how the influence of social media advertising on attitudes regarding social media advertising. The study that was conducted with this brand purpose in mind served as the primary focus of attention throughout its whole, and this attention was maintained throughout its entirety. The research was carried out with the intention of understanding how the effect of advertising on social media on opinions about advertising on social media played a part in the larger objective of this study. 10. Limitation. This research study does have a few limitations, one of which is that the survey was only carried out in one area, not in the nationwide. It is possible that the results of the surveys will be different if it is carried out in a different area. In order to learn things about the data and derive conclusions from them, the researcher entirely relied on three different kinds of tests throughout the whole investigation. The future researchers could carry out a greater variety of trials in order to demonstrate and get better outcomes. Another limitation of the study is that it is based on the replies to surveys and questionnaires that were given to a total of 500 different people. This makes it difficult to generalize the results of the investigation. Because of this, it is possible that the replies may not reflect the overall population accurately. As a result of this, the outcomes might very well turn out quite differently, depending on the specifics of the situation, which is something that has to be taken into consideration. Thank you all for listening to my report.
Okay, Ms. Ichan, that is very nice paper. What you have, that is actually very good attempt what you have made. So just I have one question to you. That is, what was your sample size? You have made your questionnaire, right? So, how many respondents you have taken? Sample respondents?
I want to take 500 participants in my questionnaire and be conducted in China, Haikou City.
Okay, very good. 500. So 500 respondents you have considered. You have rendered your questionnaire among the 500 participants, right?
Yeah.
Oh, very nice. Now the house is open. You can ask any question to her. Anybody? Very good. Excellent.
Thank you.
I call upon the next presenter, Zhou Li, the role of attitude in modern workplaces, implication for sustainable business growth. Please welcome.
Okay, what's your name?
My nickname Julie.
Jolie.
Yeah, right.
Okay, you start, please.
Let me take breath.
Are you comfortable with English?
Try my best.
Please start.
Okay. My topic is the role of attitude in modern workplace, implications for sustainable business growth. Overview, context, the fast-paced, global economic demands effective and positive employee attitudes. Attitudes is a workplace that directly influence both personal well-being and organizational success. Objective to explore the role of employee attitudes in enhancing organizational effectiveness. To identify key attitudes that contribute to sustainable business growth. Focus link between positive attitudes and the achievement of sustainable development goals, especially SDG 8 and SDG 9. Importance of employee attitudes. Positive attitudes in identity, job sorry. Icrtbev factor, for example, retention and motivation. Organizational commitment leads to loyalty and reduced turnover, employee engagement, increase productivity and innovation, impact on business productivity, high levels effectiveness, and output, innovation, more creative problem solving, and attention to market trends, sustainable practices, aligns with long-term business objectives and social goals, and research methodology. The ways that mix the thirds combines both qualitative and quantitative research, cross-industry analysis, involve device structure across the Southeast Asian region. Data conclusion surveys concluded from employees across various industries, interviews conducted with business leaders, high professionals, and employees. Case study peers examinations of special companies with notable workplace cultures, analysis, comparative analysis, events differences, and commonalities across industry. Statistical methods used to qualitative quantitate the impact of attitudes on business outcomes. And the key factors influence positive attitudes. Supportive leadership styles, transformation leadership is most effective in cultivating positive attitudes, impact direct between supportive leadership and high employee morale. Organizational culture, positive culture encourage collaboration, respect, and recognition. Cultural programs innovatives and that celebrate directly and inclusion enhancing and engagement. Employee development programs contributes learning, ongoing training and development of opportunities. Care growth, clean pathways from advantage increase job satisfaction and community. Outcomes of positive attitudes increase job satisfaction, employee well-being, better work-life balance, reduce stress and high motivation, low turnover rates and greater organizational loyalty. High levels of innovation, creativity, encouraged through a supportive environment, business ability to quickly adapt to change market conditions. Low turnover rates, retention statistics, positive work environment lead to long-term employee retention, cost savings, reduce the retirement and the training process. Further, the economic growth, productivity goals, positive attitudes, drive economic performance, increasing competitiveness. Successful practice lead to stronger market contribute to SDG 8 and 11. Long-term impact, sustainable business models. Positive attitudes contribute to the longevity and the success of business. Social personality. Companies with positive cultures are more likely to enjoy SRS interviews. And we have three examples of success for implementation. Continue A, implement posture awareness program. The result, increase job sustainable by 25%, reduce the absence by 50%. Company B, adopt fixed work arrangements and contribute leading programs. The results employee engagement rose by 30%, turnover decreased 20%. By 30%, turnover reduced by 20%. The company C development leadership developed a leadership development instrument focusing on transformation leadership. The result, vertical innovation rates leading to 3 new products launched within a year. And the conclusion, we have 3 points. The key takeaways. First one, positive employee attitudes are critical for sustainable business growth. And second, provides a roadmap for organizations to drive the order economy. The third is encourage collaboration between business leaders and policy makers to foster positive workplace environment. And the future resource directions. The first one, investing the role of attitude in different cultural contexts. The last one is exploring the impact of attitudes on human industry. And that's all. Thank you. Do you have any questions?
Okay, very good. Nicely presented. Okay, Jolie, I have one question to you. That is the role of attitude in modern workplace, right? So here, role of attitude of male and female. That means male attitude and woman attitude. Do you got any? No, actually, there is any difference? Did you find any difference?
No.
Male attitude and female attitude.
Few.
say modern workplace, the owner is male, right? And
Yeah.
owner is female
Yeah.
of a workplace, right? That means employer is male and employer is female. Is there any difference? What you have found?
呃，咋说啊？
Are you getting my point? What I am intending to ask? Okay, okay.
我中文也不会问你。
就是随便说的。你说目前还没有发现男女之间的具体差异，但是我接下来会沿着这个方向。
Can you explain? Can you?
Yeah. I didn't find any difference, but I will.
Have you incorporated this point in your questionnaire or in your study? The male attitude and female attitude may be different, right?
Yeah.
So there may be an impact of this difference on the workplace or workplace culture, okay, on everything related to your workplace, modern workplace. Okay, that is from my part. Now from any from the house, anybody wants to ask any question to her?
My question,
Please.
you did a study regarding the attitude and production, right? Attitude and production. Yeah, productivity you saying there, you did.
Sorry, can you say it again?
What effect? What the effect from positive? How big effect from the positive attitude to the production? You doing a patient relationship check?
This attitude and production.
Any correlation? How big?
At the
The correlation? No statistical.
Okay, she is not
I can't
understanding.
understand what you are
Okay,
saying.
thank you, John. Thank you. No problem. But you have presented very nicely.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you.
And now the last paper of our session, right? Ma'am, please call up.
Yes, sir. May I call upon Alatawi Abdul Rahman, the mediating role of change management on the relationship between organizational culture and leadership commitment and effective AI initiative implementation conceptual framework. Please welcome. Alatawi Abdul Rahman.
Paper number 10. Not present. Okay, the total out of 10 papers, 7 papers presented here. And all the papers are very nice and very nicely they have presented, all the presenters. Now the house is open for any kind of comments or any kind of your valuable suggestion. We obviously welcome your valuable suggestion and comments. If you have any comments and suggestion for all the papers, you can participate or you can please say. Do you have any observation, any suggestion for all the paper presenters? Yes, please. You can please come forward.
It's okay, sir.
No, please.
We have actually
Yes, just you.
When presenting, this is my first international conference, and when presenting, I have observed some variety of topics in the slides. I'm not sure it is fine